there is no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case? There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime. Correct.
You have drug charges: possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah, but no victim. Correct.
Good afternoon. Your name, sir?
David Walker.
Your Honor, it looks like he has 2 files.
I see that. All right, we'll next take up 2 cases, both entitled State of Kansas versus David Wayne Walker, 22 CR 398 and 22 CR 508.
Welcome back, guys. Today's sovereign citizen court hearing is absolutely wild. This guy walks in like he's at a debate club, not a real courtroom, spouting off nonsense about laws not applying to him, and acting like he's above the system. I honestly can't tell if he's trolling, actually believes this stuff, or just completely out of it mentally. Part of me wants to feel bad, but let's be real, if he had a legit mental issue, the court wouldn't be treating him like a regular defendant. So he's probably just deep in sovereign citizen fantasy land. And no, saying you're a living man doesn't magically make traffic laws disappear. What do you guys think? Mentally gone, or just another clown trying to beat the system with nonsense? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like if you're into this kind of legal chaos, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive in.
All right, we'll first take up 22 CR 508. This is my case. Mr. Walker, you failed to appear in front of me on July 17th for your preliminary hearing control docket. Where were you that day?
It's safe for sure, sir.
Okay, well, I issued a bench warrant bond forfeiture and set a new bond in the amount of $10,000 cash or surety. Are you still representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
Do you want to continue representing yourself?
Look at me. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at the paper. Yes, sir. Don't have any money to.
Pardon?
Yes, I guess I'll represent myself.
Okay, you understand that if you can't afford to hire an attorney, one would be appointed for you.
I don't know what he would do for me.
Okay, well, he could provide you legal advice and perhaps advance any defenses you may have had, but if you want to represent yourself, you have that right. I just want to make sure you understand that if you can't afford an attorney and would like to have one represented you, I would appoint one for you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to continue representing yourself?
Yes, sir.
The docket notes don't reflect if a waiver of counsel was ever signed. Do you have any notes that would reflect that he's waived counsel on the record or otherwise, Ms. Norris?
Your Honor, I just note that on December 30th of 2022, defendant stated that he would hire his own counsel, and then he had a failure to appear. And on May 5th, we did not appoint any counsel. I don't show an actual waiver. And the notes don't reflect that he did a waiver on the record. It just says that he would hire his own attorney.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Mr. Walker, you've indicated here on the record that you wish to waive your right to an attorney and represent yourself. So I'm going to have you, if the jail has one, sign a waiver of counsel. Do you have a form?
I believe so.
All right, can you read through that? Make sure you understand it. If you have any questions, be sure to ask me.
There's
Yeah.
no defendant in the. I'm the defendant in the case. Am I the defendant in the case? There's no victim. There's no victim to my crime, correct? The crime that I'm accused of, there is no victim in the crime.
The state of Kansas, you have drug charges, possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and driving while suspended are your 3 charges.
Yeah.
Okay, I really can't tell with this guy, but like if he was actually mentally challenged, wouldn't he have taken the free public defender instead of trying to freestyle his way through a court case? I mean, seriously? The man looked the judge dead in the face and asked if he was the defendant. Like, who else would it be? The bailiff? He's been rambling nonsense since the start and yet somehow still signs the form saying he understands the risks of representing himself, which tells me he's at least halfway aware of what's going on. It's like he wants to play dumb just enough to dodge responsibility, but still smart enough to keep control of his case. Classic sovereign citizen move. But my guess is that he is not clueless. He's just testing how far he can push the system before it pushes back. Let me know what you guys think so far. Mentally checked out or just another court clown? Let's get back into it.
But no victim, correct? No victim in the crime? No victim?
I'm not sure I understand your question and what that has to do with your waiver of counsel.
Well, I'm the defendant. There must be someone making a claim
The state of Kansas is making the charges against you, Mr. Walker.
the state of Kansas is the victim.
The state of Kansas charged you with these crimes. Do you wish to represent yourself or do you wish to have an attorney representing you?
I will represent myself.
You've got a waiver of counsel in front of you, correct?
Yes, I suppose so. Why do I need to sign? Why do I need to sign it? Why do I need to sign this?
Because I like to have it documented in the file that you understand that you have a right to have an attorney representing you. And that if you can't afford to hire one would be appointed for you. And you understand that, and knowing those rights, you wish to represent yourself. That just documents that for the court file.
What I don't understand is why there is charges against me when there is no victim.
All right, Mr. Walker, I'm not going to play this game this afternoon. I'm going to set this case
Why are we playing a game?
in front of me on
I'm asking questions. I'm really asking questions.
October.
Trying to understand.
Mr. Walker, your case is being set on October 10th at 2:30 in front of myself. And that will be done by Zoom. That's the felony preliminary hearing control docket, October 10th at 2:30.
This sovereign citizen strategy of playing dumb is just not working at all. Like, bro, you're not pulling some genius move here. You're just making the judge lose brain cells. He seriously doesn't stand a chance against the court acting like this. It's like watching someone bring a paper straw to a sword fight. I almost feel bad for him for like 2 seconds, but then I remember that these people literally choose to act like this and think they're above the law. And let's be real, he's already wearing the jumpsuit, so pretending to be insane might be the only defense he's got left. But instead of helping himself, he's just making a bigger mess and giving everyone in the room secondhand embarrassment. Let's jump back in and watch this disaster unfold.
Your Honor.
You've got a $10,000 cash or surety bond on that case.
Yeah. I was wondering if I would be able to have access to certain legal things to be able to put my case up.
I believe they've got a law library there at the jail. I'm not sure what kind of access they provide to you, but you can consult with somebody there at the jail.
Okay.
All right, I'm now going to take up 22 CR 398. This is Judge Webster's case. Looks like you failed to appear in front of her on July 31st. She set a new bond for $6,000 cash or surety. You've already had a first appearance, so I'm going to set this in front of Judge Webster on October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. That will be by Zoom, October 30th at 9 o'clock in the morning. So again, your bond is 6,000 cash or surety. Anything else on this case, Ms. Norris?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Your Honor, was the time for court on October 10th for 22 CR 508, was that 2:30?
That's correct.
Just clarifying. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we'll be in recess. Mr. Walker, you are excused. Thank you.
Well, I think the only thing this guy's gonna be seeing for a while is that cold jail cell and a whole lot of orange jumpsuit fashion. The free counsel the court offered him could have actually helped, maybe even gotten him a better outcome, but I guess listening to a trained legal expert isn't part of the sovereign citizen playbook. It's wild how these folks show up thinking they're gonna outsmart the court by saying they don't recognize its authority. Like, bro, that's not a cheat code, that's just you setting yourself up for failure in HD. The law doesn't care if you pretend to be dumb, confused, or from some made-up republic of self. If you're standing in court, you're gonna be held to real laws, not imaginary ones you found on a Facebook group. And the craziest part is, the strategy literally never works. Like, has any sovereign citizen ever walked out of court with a win? I swear, if they just Googled how many times this has actually succeeded, they'd save themselves a ton of embarrassment and probably some jail time too. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. Let me know what you guys thought about this case down in the comments. Do you think this guy was actually challenged or just trying to run a scam on the court? I'm really curious what you all think. If you enjoy watching legal chaos like this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and remember, I post every single day, so don't miss it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.